guys, so this video is going to be a get ready with me video inspired by the gorgeous Ariana Grande's look at the EMAs this year. She looked beautiful, so I thought I would take inspiration from her. I am heading out to a festive Christmas party. This is the final look and I'm going to get started in showing you how I got ready. So I've already washed and towel dried my hair and I'm going to put in a little bit of blow dried lotion. This is the Kerastase Form Fatale, which is actually a gel, but we want lots of volume in this look, so I'm just going to run that through the lengths of my hair. And then I am also going to be using a mousse. This is from Fudge, and I'm going to be putting this in the roots of my hair just to create a lot of volume. I'm pretty sure Ariana wears hair extensions, but I'm not going to use them for this look. So I'm going to start drying my hair using my Panasonic Nano E hairdryer, which looks a little something like this, like a cool pink spaceship. And before I actually start drying my hair, I'm going to section what would be my fringe or bangs. I don't actually have them, but Ariana does, and she pins them to the side in a very distinct way. So I'm just going to create that really deep side parting using my comb, and I'm going to use my hairdryer to dry it into place, otherwise it will not stay. And then I am going to rough dry the rest of my hair. And this hairdryer is actually extra special because it has snazzy technology in it that allows moisture to stay in your hair, so that even if you are blow drying your hair every day or every other day like me, you can still have smooth shiny hair, and it helps to reduce potential damage, which is always good. And if you want to know more about this hairdryer, you can actually pick it up from Boots. I'll pop a link in the info bar below for you all. Next I'm going to change the nozzle to the pointy one, if you guys, I don't think that's a technical term, but that's the one I'm changing it to. And I'm just going to blow dry the front of my hair, kind of up and out, just so that it's straight, I don't have any curls at the root. And then, as you can see, I'm going to section out that fringe and clip it to one side, and we will deal with that later. Next, I'm going to start taking small sections in a straight line on top of my head like that, and I'm going to tease them just to create a little bit of volume, or backcombing if you guys don't like calling it teasing. I'm going to do 2 sections of these, tease it, tease it, tease it, until you've got lots of volume, and then what I'm going to do is spray it with a little bit of hairspray. I'm using the Fudge hairspray, which has a strong hold and it actually smells really yummy, like raspberry and vanilla. And once I have done that top section, what I'm going to do is just section the sides, and you want to go straight up. You don't want to take too much hair into this back ponytail because you want to keep as much as you possibly can for the back. And then I'm going to comb over this section very gently just to smooth it out, making sure there's no kind of lumps or bumps. And when I have done that, I'm actually going to tie it up with a bobble. You can use any bobble you want, I'm using a clear one, and then use a bit of hairspray again just to make sure there's no flyaways. Then I'm going to take the fringe and tease that a little bit too, and pin it to the side. Now I don't actually have a fringe, so it looks a bit different to how Ariana's looks. Then I'm going to curl the rest of my hair. This is just really basic. You can use rollers, you can use a conical wand, you can use tongs, whatever you want. Just make sure that it produces nice big bouncy curls. I'm also going to spray each of the curls as I'm curling them, and then once I've done that I'm just going to loosen up the curls with my fingers and then go in with a little bit of dry shampoo. This one's from Dove, and I'm just going to use this to create a little bit of texture and volume in my hair because Ariana has seriously a huge amount of hair and I don't have as much as her, so I'm going to cheat. Once I've done that, I'm going to apply a tiny bit of serum. This one's from Dove as well, and I'm just going to apply this to the ends to make sure the curls look nice and smooth and defined. Finish off with a little bit of hairspray to spray away any flyaways, and then that is the hair done. So moving on to makeup, Ariana actually keeps it really light. I'm going to be using Rimmel's Match Perfection foundation. I really like this. It actually does look quite shiny in this video, but once it dries to a very natural finish and it's really pretty. I'm going to use a concealer as well. This is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and I'm going to apply this under my eyes and over any bits of redness, and then just blend it in with my finger to provide just a very natural, like, it's a kind of medium to high coverage look, but it is also very natural looking as well. And then once I've blended all of that in, I'm going to use a little bit of bronzer. This is from NYX. It is a matte bronzer, so I'm going to use it to contour, and I'm going to take a slanted brush like this and then just contour my cheeks, put a little bit under my chin there as well and onto my forehead. I'm also going to contour my neck and just use anything left on the brush on the rest of my face. For blush, I'm using NYX's blush in Peach. This is actually more of a pink colour than a peach, and I've noticed Ariana tends to wear quite bright pink shades on her cheeks. Next, I'm going to be using my Soap & Glory Glow All Out powder, which is kind of halfway in between a highlighter and a powder, so I use it to highlight my cheekbones and my brow bones, and then I use the rest over the rest of my face, and I'm using the same brush I used for my bronzer. For brows, I'm using this brow pencil from Rimmel. I'm actually going to warm it up using my hairdryer just for a couple of seconds because it does tend to be a little hard, but once it is warmed up and good to go, it actually works really nicely. So I'm going to fill in my brows and then I'm just going to comb through them using the brush that comes on the end. My brows are a bit of a mess at the moment, I need to do them, so excuse that. And when I'm happy with my brows, I had a little fiddle around with them, I'm going to use this L'Oreal eye primer, which is called Magic Decrease. It's very similar to the Urban Decay one, just cheaper. Then for eyeshadow, I'm using my Soap & Glory Lid Stuff in the nude shade, I can't remember the name of it actually, and I'm going to start by using the lightest colour and a fluffy brush just to apply this all over my eyelids and up to my brow bones as a base. Then I'm going to use the dark matte shade and apply a little bit of this into the crease, and then I'm going to go in with a different fluffy brush and just blend this in. Now, I'm not going to go for a lot of eyeshadow, Ariana tends to keep it fairly natural, and then I'm also going to take what's left on my brush and just put that along my bottom lash line too. As it is a festive party look, I'm going to go with a little bit of gold shadow, which I sometimes see Ariana wearing. This is a L'Oreal one. I love these. It's a L'Oreal Infallible. I'm just going to use my finger just to apply a little bit of this onto my eyelids. And then for eyeliner, I'm using my Rimmel Scandalise liner. These are amazing. I'm going to line my waterline, as I pretty much see Ariana do this on a day-to-day basis. If she's on the red carpet or just out and about, she tends to wear eyeliner on her waterline. Then I'm going to put a tiny bit on my upper lash line as well, and then just use a little fluffy brush just to blend this in and make it not so neat and tidy, just a little bit of a smoky look, but nothing major. So we're almost done for the eyes. I am going to apply false lashes, but first I'm going to apply a little bit of mascara. This is the Extended Play Mascara from MAC, which I love. So I'm going to apply a coat of this to my upper lashes and lower lashes, but not too much because I am going to be applying false lashes. Ariana Grande wears false lashes a lot, so I thought it wouldn't be an inspired look without them. Today I'm going to be using a very special pair from a brand called Fleur. I mentioned these in my Christmas gift guide as well because I think they're amazing for the festive season. They are 100% mink. If you are an animal lover, don't worry, they are cruelty free. And before applying them, I like to measure them up against my eye. I actually had to cut couple of lashes off the inner corner of these. They're a little bit long for me. I apply glue straight onto them out of my little tube. A lot of people like to use tweezers or whatever. I just find applying it straight out of the tube is the best. Blow on them to dry them or just wait for 30 seconds to a minute. And then the way I like to apply them, everybody is different. I put them on in the center of my eye and then push the outer corner in first and then the inner corner in afterwards. And I think the best advice when it comes to false lashes is just practice. So if you are unsure, just buy some cheap lashes and practice, practice, practice. Don't forget, if you buy mink ones, they are quite expensive, but you can reuse them. Hence, I am not using mascara. I'm just popping a little bit more eyeliner onto my upper waterline. And then for lipstick, I've gone for this beautiful medium pink from MAC. It is called Fanfare, and I actually don't use it as much as I should because it is really, really nice. And once I've applied that, that is it for the makeup. I hope you like the makeup look. I'm also going to be doing my nails, but I'm going to be keeping them fairly neutral because there's quite a lot going on my dress. I'm using Essie's Vanity Fairest, which is a very, very sheer baby pink colour, so I'm just going to apply 2 coats of that, and it just looks really beautiful, pretty and girly, so I really like that colour. And once I have done my nails, I am going to show you my whole outfit. The dress that I've chosen is actually from a brand called 3 Floor, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. It reminds me a lot of Ariana's that she had for the EMAs. Hers was a kind of cream white with black lace and mine is nude, but I really love it. And I've chosen to pair it with my Chloe bag, which I got from Mike a couple of birthdays ago, and I'm actually wearing tights as well. These are Pretty Polly Naturals 8 denier ones because it's freezing in England. My shoes are from Zara, and that is the final look. I hope you guys like it. I absolutely love this look. A massive thanks to Ariana for inspiring it, and yeah, I love the peplum detail on this dress as well. So that is it for my finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you did, and if you haven't already checked out my Christmas gift guides, then go and check them out. Bye guys. Welcome back to part 2 of my Christmas gift guide series. This is what to buy him for Christmas.
Him, me.
You, yes.
It's basically my Christmas right